Hello, I am Seyoung Lee from South Korea. It's a pleasure to meet you. Written technologists have a mission to help people write and expand their thinking by using AI technologies. That's why we are making an AI-based writing solution that solves students' writing difficulties. It is thanks to my father that I became interested in writing. My father, who worked as a newspaper editor for over 30 years, always supported me. He said that he just delivered the news, but I would create good news for the world. With the influence of my father, I have dreamed of becoming a person who create good news in the world. It was summer vacation when I was in elementary school that I felt the power of writing. My country, South Korea, is a divided country that has been in a truce for 17 years. My grandmother lost all of her family in the process of evacuation from the Korean War. So I write a piece of writing while interviewing my grandmother in person to express her longing for her family and the sadness of the divided country. Seeing how my grandmother's experience were expressed through my writing and how many people read and sympathize with them, I could see that experience or ideas that I had only as personal thought had a great impact when expressed in writing. So I believe that not only I, but also many people's story and ideas should be expressed more in writing for the world. And the experience, wisdom, and innovation contained in these texts could transform the world into a better place. However, recently, people's writing ability has become poor due to monotonous language life based on social media and video-oriented information. To solve this problem, I set up a small writing group with my classmates. There are more people than I expected at the meeting to write down experience or ideas on various topics and to give feedback together. And we started to solve the difficulties of writing by giving feedback to each other. The gathering began to spread to nearby school and developed into a bigger meeting. So in 1 year, we had over 300 students. And the next year, it became a conference with 3,000 students. The conference lasted 8 years as a volunteer activity to have more than 30,000 creative and high potential ideas to be expressed in writing. In the process of such rapid growth, a crisis came in January 2020. It was the beginning of the spread of COVID-19 in Korea. The conference we held was an event where young people from more than 13 countries gathered and exchanged their idea in one place. For the safety of the members, we made the decision to cancel the conference one day before the event. The cancellation of this competition caused a refund of more than 100 million won. This refund should have been settled by the member of our team who were students. I took a break from the university for a while and started looking for a way. First of all, I conducted a writing class based on online tools such as the Zoom and Google Docs based on my experience of helping young people with writing for a long time. In addition, we provide educational content for free to middle and high school who are suffering from sudden non-face-to-face classes. And I started looking for a way to keep this conference going online quickly without getting frustrated. In the process, outstanding developers joined the team and helped us successfully move offline conference to online. Then more students from more diverse countries began to participate in online conference. And more than 10,000 students joined the conference a year, allowing us to fully pay back the funds. We've clarified the problem that we need to solve through online conferences. Teenagers were having difficulties in the entire process of writing, and we analyzed each difficulty. Solutions like Microsoft Word and Google Docs have not been able to solve these challenges. So I started making the most appropriate solution for teenagers. And so Wrtn was born. AI technology was essential for Wrtn as a writing tutor to feedback and help students with their writing. I went to my advisor and started studying natural language process technologies for AI function in Wrtn. And at the same time, I went to artificial intelligence expert to ask for help. At first, the AI engineers who didn't even meet us, saying that it was an absurd idea and that it would be impossible. But they gave us a lot of help in the end, as we continued to seek advice with sincerity. So some of them joined the team and helped develop the technology now. In the way, our Wrtn tool was able to structure the writing of students from the start, provide various recommendations, and finally analyze the writing to provide feedback on the students' writing weakness. Over the past year, more than 10,000 students have used this solution and confirming an improvement in the completion rate. This solution allowed them to complete their own writing, and it also received good reviews that said it made it easier to learn to write. But we are also able to achieve various business achievements. Since we started receive subscription fee for this tool in January of this year, we have generated more than 60,000 USD in a month, and we able to receive over 300,000 seed funding and 1 million R&D funding with collaboration with various educational institutions and edtech companies. In the future, we plan to collaborate and form partnership with professional service in each field to solve writing difficulties of teenagers. I believe that we were able to go through the process of solving these difficulties in writing because our team was based on strong teamwork. We will continue to solve the writing difficulties of teenagers with trust and sincerity. Ultimately, we are going to present a new paradigm of writing where people and AI can write an article together to solve the difficulties of writing in more diverse languages. We want to help more people to express their idea and experience in writing. Please continue to give us a lot of attention and support on our journey. I'm Seyoung Lee from South Korea and Wrtn Technologies. Thank you.